Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back. In my last video, which was uploaded just a few minutes ago, I unboxed the gorgeous Voltageous doll. Not from her factory packaging, I just mean like I took her out of the box in general. That's what we're going to be doing in this video. I want to review her, I want to display her alongside my other dolls, and I thought who better to have in the shot than her two Power Ghoul friends who also got Comic-Con exclusive dolls. Ghoulia, and of course, Weberella Wedona Spider. I love these two. So, now we're going to be seeing if Frankie fits in with them, which already she does. She looks pretty good with them already, so that's not going to be an issue. In this video, I'd like to do two comparisons between Haunt Couture Frankie as well as Power Ghouls Frankie, the original. And I happen to own both of those dolls, so it'll be pretty easy. So, just a quick reminder, we're gonna do that. It's mostly there for myself, because I rewatch videos while I'm filming them, so yeah. With that, let's move these two aside and take a more in-depth look at the doll's packaging. This doll's box is very nice. It's mostly black and white because the doll is a homage to the original black and white Frankie. I have mine here just in case, but I don't think that many comparisons need to be done. They're pretty much different dolls, plus I may as well bust out the black and white Skull Shores Frankie. Oh, you know, I think I will, just for all three of them together in one shot. That'd be pretty cool. The front of the doll's box says Voltageous, and then we move her to the side where we see her artwork done by Darko Dark on Instagram. Again, a very talented artist. I'm very glad that his work was used here. On the back of the box, we have all of the credits. Doll design, packaging engineer. Copywriter. And of course the illustrator. So yeah. This artwork on the back is gorgeous. I really like it. I like the subtle off-white coloring for it as well. It really makes it pop. There's nothing on the side, just some stray electricity from this and the Monster High symbol. So all that's left to do now is to pull this off because it's very easy to remove. And there we go. We're into the inner packaging. It reads Voltageous' back. We have the clang, the crash, the zap, and the zip. I'm not going to read any of this because I read it in my previous video and I'm terrible at reading things on camera. But feel free to pause and read this if you would like. We'll go down here and read the rest. Voltageous is back. And with that, let's just turn her around. And there she is. I do still feel like this packaging is a little empty, but it's simplistic and I think it works for what we're getting. Overall, the doll looks amazing already, but this isn't good enough for me. I want to reach in and grab her and poke her face, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Now comes the actual opening of her box. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure where to start. I'm thinking from somewhere around the back, probably here, actually. I really don't want to damage anything. I mean, I don't think there's a point to keeping the package empty like this, but I'm gonna want to keep it, so gonna be careful. We're gonna be very careful opening it. Wish me luck. Alright, the inner packaging was surprisingly easy to open. Now we just have to see if it's simple to pull this out. Oh. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna have to fold all those in. Pro unboxing tip, fold these outward. Just kind of reach in and fold them out, and then you can pull the doll out of the box easily because she's free. Look at her go. The stand is under here. Oh, and I like that they're using a thicker plastic here now, because pretty much all of my original Comic-Con stands broke. Wedona's base is an Ever After High stand, like the part that goes around her body. Ghoulia is my only one that hasn't broken yet, and it's because I literally never take her off of it. The stand looks nice. I really do like the, basically better plastic for this piece. As I mentioned, this does not break as easily as the other piece that they used to use. So, that's nice. Set her stand over here. Oh yeah, by the way, silver base. Very nice. Let's take a quick look at her just like this. Yeah, this face is gorgeous. It's really nice. I really like the makeup. Everything about her really works for me. She has a silver brush as well in her mini comic book, which is basically just the regular comic book, but shrunken down to a size that she can read it, which is cute. We have 2021 Mattel down there. Her boots have metallic accents. Her belt looks nice. Just everything looks nice. So pretty much all that's left to do now is free the doll from her cardboard prison. So let's do this. Quick recommendation, if you're gonna unbox her, be extremely careful around these. You're gonna end up cutting a bunch of them. So yeah, make sure you have nothing between the scissors and the tie, other than the tie between the scissors. That's my word of advice, PSA. So here is Voltageous, all unboxed. Oh my god. This is so cool. I never unboxed the original black and white Frankie because I only have the one. But this one was more attainable. So having her out of the box is so cool. She looks great. I really like the way the tinsel jacket came out. I usually hate tinsel, but I can tolerate it here. I kind of like it. I'd say it works with Frankie because it just does, pretty much. It looks like electricity. And with the design they were going for here, tinsel absolutely makes sense. This doll also has molded on gloves with little white stars that have like little stitches around the edge. There's nothing on the inside, it's just black. But it's cool. She has those on both hands, the other is over here. Her joints are a bit stiff. I'm gonna attribute that just to being in the box, because sometimes that just happens. She's nice. Her outfit is pretty well put together as well. This belt is a separate piece, it's not sewn on. The stitching around it made me think that it would be sewn on to her outfit, but it is not. It's a separate piece. I kind of like that her outfit, like her jumpsuit, it kind of looks like it has like stars on it. It looks like a night sky almost. I don't think that was the intention, but that's how it looks to me. The doll's boots are really pretty too. Give her a quick turn. This does still look kind of bluish to me, honestly. She's got lightning bolt heels, and they're chunky heels. It's cute. It's very nice detail. She has the star on both sides. They're very nice boots. I do like this mold. As we go back up, there's the same star that's on her gloves on her jumpsuit. And this piece up here is separate as well. This doll also has metallic neck bolts in addition to metallic accessories like her earrings. They're a very similar star to what we see here and on her glove. So I guess it's like part of her theme, stars. So since this doll is releasing tomorrow, I'm sure a lot of you have a lot of questions about her. So I'm thinking one of the most common ones is going to be about her rooting. I just cut the ties out of her head, so let's take a look. Trying to find a spot. There's a lot of plugs in this doll's head. I'd say this doll's rooting is pretty thick. There's a ton of plugs and they're all filled. I don't see any like empty ones or anything. So I'd say that's really good. This doll looks very thickly rooted and she's pretty high quality. Her face is gorgeous. I don't think it's that wonky. I honestly don't see much wonk here at all. I think Mattel really did step up their game in terms of quality control for this doll, and that is good. That's great. I'm very happy with how she looks. Her face also closely resembles the original prototype of Haunt Couture Frankie. The brows have a wispier look, which was a big criticism of the final doll. They weren't like this. But here, they actually managed to pull it off. I'd actually like to see this Frankie face be used more. This might be specific to mine, but she seems to have dirt on her leg. I can just scrub that off, but it's a little weird. Let's take a look at her mini comic book. So, yeah, this does just seem to be a mini version of the original comic. Complete with the text and all. So you're talking to Ghoulia. Ghoulia turns into Deadfast. We see Wonderwolf and Polterghoul. And on the back, we see Catastrophe. I don't think this means we're gonna get a Catastrophe doll. I would love if we did. Little creased corner at the top. I mean, I guess it's realistic. That's how these usually come secondhand anyway, but damn. I don't think this means we're gonna get Catastrophe. I would love if we did. Like, a new version of a black and white Catastrophe would be amazing, and I'd be very happy. But I feel like it's unlikely. She can't hold it. So now the thing I want to do is comparisons. So let me go get my regular Voltageous as well as Haunt Couture Frankie, and we can start with those. So here are all 3 Frankie dolls we're going to be comparing. First up is Haunt Couture Frankie, and this doll has much blockier eyebrows in comparison to the San Diego Comic-Con Frankie. I can see pretty big differences between these two. The primary ones being that this screening feels like what the prototype of this doll's was supposed to look like. This doll is also wonky and this one is not. I love my Haunt Couture Frankie, but you're a wonky queen, and that's okay. So as I was saying, this doll has much blockier eyebrows in comparison to this one's more wispy look. The brows look more natural here, basically. So that's their screenings, how they compare. As for the original Polterghoul and the new San Diego Comic-Con version, there are pretty big differences between their outfits. For instance, this doll is wearing a dress and has a more detailed boot mold, I would say. But this one is better in presentation, I think. I like the metallic look. These ones are nice, but I've always felt like they needed something else to make them pop. If they were metallic, that would have been great. I honestly would have really liked to see this boot mold return. I like the headpiece. I'm glad that they reused the headpiece, but I think reusing the boots could have helped a lot as well, because these are a fantastic mold and they would have been totally elevated by being made metallic, you know? That's just something I would have liked to see, though. Another thing that I think this doll improved on is the jumpsuit. I like it more than the dress. I also like that this doll has gloves, because I just think it's a nicer look than the bare hands. Like, this is still cute, but this I prefer. So the main things that I prefer are the metallic accents. I do think that this doll would have benefit from having more than just this be metallic. The gloves and the jumpsuit. This coat is cute. I like it as well. And I do think I prefer it to this piece. This piece is really cool, but it's also really clunky. If it was made of a softer material and maybe attached to her wrists, it would work better. But the fact that it's solid plastic, I feel like, yeah, you know, I prefer this just because it's actually malleable. Like, I can bend it down. She doesn't have to have her arms out at all times, pretty much. This doll takes up a lot of space on a shelf, and this one does not. That's my main thing. In terms of the hair, I feel like this doll did it better too. She has a much nicer hairstyle compared to this doll, who just has her hair pulled back, kind of. Overall, I like her earrings as well on the original, but the new one has a cuter earring mold, pretty much. So, congratulations, Mattel. Y'all did a great job at elevating the original Voltageous, because I like the Comic-Con one a lot more than the original. But they still look gorgeous next to each other. This is so cool. All in all, I'm very happy with this doll. I do still think $75 is too much for her, but if you want her, I recommend trying your best to get her tomorrow, because resellers are unfortunately going to swoop in and they're going to want more than the $75 she's going to cost. So, yeah. This doll will be available on Mattel Creations tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific time, which is California time. If you live in my time zone, I live in Florida, that'll be noon, so 12 p.m.? You know, like lunchtime. And yeah. Overall, good luck to you all. I'm going to be trying to get one to keep in the box, because I did unbox mine. And I won't be too beat up if I can't get one, but overall, I wish the best of luck to you all in terms of getting the doll. Thank you again to Mattel and the Mattel PR team, the Monster High team, for sending me this doll. And yeah, as always, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!